Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gigi with Gigi Loves Beauty too. And I'm finally back with a random empties video. So without further ado, let's get started with this video, y'all. So how have y'all been? Okay, it has been, I feel like a month of Sunday since I have filmed or uploaded any YouTube content. I took a hiatus. I have not filmed anything since December. And I just randomly felt like sharing my empties with y'all. I've got some in here. The bin is not all the way full, but it's full enough. And I got enough products in here that I want to share with you guys. Empties is something that I've always done on my channel. And this time around, I decided just to go on hiatus and not necessarily delete my channel or hide it or anything, because I still wanted my content that's here to stay here. Now, I can't promise you that I'm going to have any sort of regular upload schedule. The videos are going to come when they come. My son is now 9 months old. He just turned 9 months old. We are very, very busy in this household and prepping to go on vacation soon. I have been posting on Instagram a lot more frequently. So if you're not following me over there, it's the same handle as my YouTube channel, and you can keep up with me over there. I know some of you have been, but yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into these empties, y'all, because I do not want this video to be too long. So first of all, excuse my background and the sound and the lighting. I'm using natural light. I'm just sitting in front of a window in the front room of my house. And I just had to pick somewhere to film because my house is in disarray because we got a whole bunch of home improvement things happening. And you know, you guys know if you have a baby or a toddler, it's hard to keep your house in order. So I just picked a random spot where I could sit down and film this quick empties video. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna pull right off the top. I'm not going in any particular order. I have hair care, skincare, body care, and random household items in here. First is one of my staples. This is the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. This is the hemp peppermint one. And then I usually pick these up from TJ Maxx. This one in particular I picked up from Amazon. And then I also have like a refill bottle. This is the hand soap that I use in my personal bathroom. And of course we have Bath & Body Works products. I have Dark Kiss. These are the moisturizing body creams, right? Yeah, the Ultimate Hydration Body Creams. These are the only ones I use. I don't like the lotions. They're too thin. And I do cut mine open to get every last use out of them. This one's a Wild Madagascar Vanilla. And those are the notes. Again, I cut them open, and I always like to give them another smell to kind of remind myself how good they smell. The only time I shop at Bath & Body Works in bulk is during SAS, which is semi-annual sale. This one is Dark Kiss. I have to smell this. Y'all, my husband told me that I smelled like candy when I wear this, which is a huge compliment. So it's hard to find, but those are the notes there. Hopefully you can see that. It's black raspberry, burgundy rose, bergamot intense, dark vanilla bean, and plum musk. Oh my gosh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. This smells so good. I have here some pattern products. We have the hydration shampoo and the medium conditioner. I picked these up from Ulta when they were on sale for like $12. And I don't know if you could see, but the shampoo is actually, this conditioner is actually bigger than the shampoo, which I love that Pattern does that. These are really good products. I used them about halfway, and then I gave them to my 16-year-old Charlotte, and she tried them on her curly hair, and she loved them as well. I do have two other conditioner bottles. I have a medium one, and then I have the intense one that's like a really, really thick one. But they smell really good. They smell, the smell is like, it's like a fresh scent. And I'm trying to see if the shampoo and the conditioner smell the same. Well, the conditioner has a little bit more of a pungent smell than the shampoo, but I really, really like Pattern. That is Tracy Ellis Ross's line. Another, let me show you some more hair care products here. This is the TGI N Butter Cream Daily Moisturizer. Absolutely love this stuff. Purchased it on sale at Ulta. Smells amazing. Nice and hydrating in my hair. A little bit of a thicker styling cream. This cream is like multi-purpose for me. I've used it for a one product wash and go. I've used it in combination with gels and other styling products, and it works great. And then this is a new discovery of mine. This is the Kiss Colors and Care Braiding Gel. And excuse all the hairs in there, but it smells like citrus. It smells so good. And this stuff I use for edge control. So all of my updos and slick styles, I now use braiding gel instead of just like those little tiny containers of edge control gel. This is way more product and more bang for your buck. This is like $6.99 or $7.99 on Amazon. And usually the edge controls come in a container that's a fraction of this size and they cost the same. Okay, so I have another product that I'm updating you for my lady parts. This is the Vagisil All Day Freshness Spray. So I actually stopped using the other one that I used to use, which I think was Summer's Eve. And I have been using that for years, y'all. But I noticed that they kept going empty really, really fast. And I don't know what it is with my body chemistry, but my body was just not responding to it like it used to. So I decided to switch over to Vagisil. It's sensitive. There's no white residue. Excuse me, there's no white residue. This is the Spring Lilac scent. And it works really, really well. And it's actually a little bit cheaper and you get more products in this versus the Summer's Eve one that I was using. Another body care item. This is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I actually, I picked this up from Ulta on sale and I actually gave this to my oldest daughter to use. I used some of it myself. I really did like it. There's no scent. It's a lightweight moisturizer, but personally for me and my dry skin, I prefer something with a little more substance to hydrate my dry skin. I have one package of wipes here. I buy these at TJ Maxx or Ross. This is the Skin 2.0 Vitamin C and Hyaluronic Cleansing Wipes. And I use this for all kinds of stuff. I usually get them from Ross or TJ Maxx because they're $3.99 for 60 wipes. You can see the little thing right there. So I always buy these at TJ Maxx or Ross. And I use them for swatches. I do use them to take off makeup occasionally, but for the most part, I use them for swatches. I use them for cleanup work when I'm doing my makeup. That's what I use that for. I have a fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works that I finished. This is Bright Christmas Morning. So the notes on this are ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. To me, this does not smell like Christmas. This smells more like a spring scent. Like, it smells like berries. It does smell like berries. The berries is it's a very forward, a berry forward fragrance. So to me, that's giving like spring and summer. I don't know why it's a Christmas scent. But how I've been using my fragrance mist up faster is I put them in my bathroom, and when you handle your business, I use this to spray after you handle your business. And you go through these a little more quicker versus just using them on your body. That was TMI. If that was TMI, I'm sorry. I have another hair care product. This is the, sorry that the container is a little funky, but this is the Eco Style Black Castor and Flaxseed Oil Gel. There's a little bit left at the bottom, but there's a hair in it from my daughter. Daughter uses gel like crazy, so we always are buying Eco Style. Here is another hair care product. This line is unfortunately discontinued. This is the Dove Quench Absolute. This is the mask, and I absolutely love this. I'm so upset that they discontinued it because it smells so good and it made my hair super duper soft. So, but it's an old product, so I wanted to make sure I used it and got it out of my collection. All right, let me show you some new Holy Grail skincare products. Let me share some of those ideas with you all. So I have a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. I'm gonna get those out really quickly. And by the way, I do save my makeup empties, but my makeup empties is going to be a separate video. First, let me start with this. This is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner. This is the 7%. It's super affordable. You can get it at Ulta or Sephora or from the Ordinary's website. Holy Grail. Like, I have 2 glycolic acid toners that I rotate in my skincare routine. This is one of them. I love the size. You get a lot of product for your money. And this is a stronger concentration. My skin responds really, really well to glycolic acid. So this stays in heavy rotation. The other one that I really, really love is from Mario Badescu. They have a glycolic toner. And those are the two toners that I use the most frequently in my skincare routine. Next, I have a new Holy Grail. This is the Origins Checks and Balance Frothy Cleanser. And as you can see, I cut it open and I completely emptied this bad boy out. This is such an amazing, amazing cleanser. When they say froth, honey, they mean it, okay? This stuff is lather on overdrive. And I absolutely love it because not only does it give you a ton of lather and I feel like my face is really, really clean, it does not dry out my skin. Now, you do have to moisturize and make sure you do all the things after you use this, but this has become a new favorite cleanser of mine. I absolutely love it and I have already repurchased it. And then another Holy Grail item that I always have in my collection is these moisturizers from L'Oreal. They are a little bit on the pricier side for a drugstore moisturizer, I will say that. This is the Revitalift fragrance free. This is the one I used in the daytime. And yes, fragrance free, there's no fragrance to it, but these Revitalift ones, oh my God, these moisturizers are so nice. The component is nice and heavy and weighty. It feels like a high-end product. The product inside feels like a high-end product. They usually retail for around 25 bucks. But I buy them at CVS and I always wait till I get like a 40% off coupon and then I buy another one and keep them in heavy rotation. Two more skincare products. This one is the Dew of the Gods, the Theory Retinol and Oat Milk Serum. This is a really creamy serum. It has a pump. The only problem with this packaging is it's heavy, it's glass. And I did really like the product. However, it has this pump, and when the pump no longer works, on a product, I like to set them upside down so that all the product falls down to the top and I can get it. But I feel like because of the shape of this packaging, I wasn't really able to get my spatula in and get as much product out of here as I could. But I used as much of it as I'm going to use, and I do like retinols and hyaluronic acid. Those products also work really well for my skin. So I did enjoy this, but I got this in an Ipsy, BOXYCHARM by Ipsy. I probably wouldn't repurchase that. Another new Holy Grail, which I never thought I would say, from this brand. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. When I tell you, this has become a new favorite. So much so that I bought two more from the Kate Somerville website. I ran out of this right around the time of the Sephora sale. And I was like, you know what, let me just check her website directly and see if they have a sale. And that's a tip that I've seen going around the tubes and the IGs and everything. If you're looking for high-end products in general, always check the brand's website, because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna have a better sale on their website than the Sephora sale. Especially if you're not VIB or Rouge. I'm VIB at Sephora, but honestly, I'm probably not gonna even worry about it this year, maybe in the next years to come, because I got other stuff that I gotta pay for. But anyway, this moisturizer is so good. When I tell you, my skin looks like glass, okay? When I wear this moisturizer, it is so good, but it does have a lot of AHAs in it. I love the way it smells. It's got a nice, clean citrus smell. It's one of my favorites in skincare products. But I absolutely love this. And again, I've already repurchased two. She had a friends and family sale. It was 30% off. I picked up two. Absolutely love it. I've got a few basic products that are always empties in my house. The Saloma hand sanitizer. This is now rebranded to Amazon Basics, so they don't make Saloma anymore. But I think I have maybe 1 or 2 more of these left. And you know, especially since having my son, Donovan, hand sanitizer is in heavy rotation throughout everybody in my entire house. And then I also have 2 of the BioTrue contact lens solutions, the Hydration Plus. I started wearing contact lenses about a year and a half ago. And I recently switched over to the multifocal lenses because your girl is old and now I need bifocals. So my glasses are progressive, you know, the regular on top and bifocal readers on the bottom. And then these are supposed to be autofocusing. Anyway, this is my just standard contact solution that I use. Even though I wear daily contacts, if I have to take them out and put them aside because I'm doing something and then put them back on, that's the solution that I use for that. I've got a few more products, y'all, and then I am done. So, a couple of Bath and Body Works Stoff, Vanilla Bean Noel, a classic OG fragrance. This is the Fragrance Mist. This one belonged to my oldest daughter. She used this up. She's got to have her perfume. Like this is perfume. So when she gets ready in the morning, she's like, I need my perfume. And she sprays it all over herself. It's so cute. Also, something else that my oldest daughter uses, this is one of her favorite scents, Winter Candy Apple, another OG classic scent that they always have and bring back. This is the body lotion. She likes the body lotions. I prefer the body creams. And then speaking of body creams, this is the lavender one right here. Again, purchased during SAS, semi-annual sale. And it does smell like straight lavender. Although my husband did tell me one time when I was wearing this by itself, he said I smelled like fabric softener, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think it smells good. I love the scent of lavender. Okay, I just have, like I said, a few more things. And then this thing, Joker right here, is empty. So this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. This is one of my favorite mists, but I actually gave this to my daughter Charlotte to use. I have emptied one of these before and I really, really like it. It has a really, really fine, super fine mister. There's even still some product left in there if you can see that. How fine the mister is. There probably was just some left over in that little tube in there. But yeah, this is a really, really good, really good hydrating facial mist. Glow Recipe makes really, really good skincare products. And then the last things that I have are these two tiny little perfume samples. So this one is Victor and Rolf Magic Liquid Diamonds. And this one is Atelier Clementine. Clementine, California is this little guy right here. I like getting these little samples. I don't have as many as I used to. I used to have a ton of these little perfume samples, but these are nice either to travel with or to test out a fragrance before you make the decision to buy full size. However, I have been switching over to purchasing fragrances from Dossier. I believe they are way more affordable. I've actually worked with them in the past and I have a pretty decent collection of Dossier perfumes now. So that's who I buy most of my fragrances from now. But yeah, that's all my empties, y'all. We are all done. What's up, y'all? This is Editing Gigi here. I just wanted to introduce you guys to Donovan. I've shared him a bunch on my Instagram, but I don't think I've ever shared him on my YouTube channel. So this is my baby boy, Donovan. He's 9 months old. Clearly you can see he is a mixed little baby. And yeah, he's my sweet little man. I just wanted to, and he's got a lot to say evidently right now. Well, that is a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here and you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, make sure you follow me on my other social medias, Gigi Loves Beauty 2. We'll put that handle again right here. I am more active on Instagram, clearly, than I am over here. So if you want to keep up with me in between my rare uploads, you can follow me over there, all right? I felt really good to sit down. I felt really good sitting down and filming a video again. But again, I can't make any promises. I don't know when the next one's gonna come. I honestly don't even know what kind of direction I wanna take my channel in, but I still wanna keep it. I still wanna keep it and I still wanna keep it going because I really, really enjoy the community. But again, thank you guys so much for watching and I will catch you on the next one.